Healthy rivers are rivers that flow. If your river isn't flowing, it won't take long before it will become unhealthy. January 2019 saw many fish, thousands of fish, die in the Darling River at Mindy Lakes and other locations. This was purely and simply because the river does not have sufficient water. There are some points along the Darling River that one can walk across. The riverbed is dry. The riverbed has been dry on a few occasions. I believe it was about 1914, 1945. But in the last 10 years, that has happened quite frequently. The reason why there's not much water in the river is partially attributed to the fact that we have a fairly long drought. But worse than that, we have extractions of water, massive extractions of water in the northern reaches of the Darling River. We have properties there which have more water in them, taken from the Darling River during even a tough time. More water than what is in the Sydney Harbour. In fact, 3 or 4 times more of that water than what is in the Sydney Harbour. This is totally unacceptable. The reason why it happens is because of mismanagement by the Murray-Darling Authority, and by special deals being done to some privileged farmers and other people who are using the water. There is sufficient water in the Darling for all to be able to live quite well if we share the water fairly, if we actually do what is right. Of course, one of the problems is causing the river not to flow too well also is we have a number of on-river dams and weirs. It is more appropriate to have off-river dams than on-river dams. We should take the dams off the river and actually have the excess flow fill those dams, and then the river will flow. We need to remember that the river is the living eco-environment of the fish. It is also the place, particularly at the wetlands, where many of our bird life live and survive. We do many things wrong. We need to start managing the Murray-Darling River well. We cannot trust the current authority. We cannot trust those people with special interests in that area. You need a new plan and new people in that plan. I am Milton Kane, Christian Democratic Party. Thank you.